name is Ruth Ammon, and I'm the production designer for Heroes. Production designer is responsible for the overall look of the set, and we try to tell the story through architecture, art, color, texture, furniture, graphics, locations, anything physical we can do to describe a scene or a place or a character. We started out from day one trying to give each character a specific guideline visually, what that person's space would always be. Just by nature of where they are, that's a starting point. And then it's also the words that the writers are writing. They give you the motivation to dream up these places. When I'm designing a set, it's based on what the writer has written specifically for that scene. It's a starting point for me, and then I move out from there.
Man, I thought I was a slob.
Suresh's apartment, to me, was one of the most layered and complex sets, even though it's 3 little rooms. And that's really about kind of immigrant New York. That was sort of the starting point for that set. Here we are in Suresh's apartment. This is one of the first sets that we designed for the first season. This was originally Suresh's father's apartment before he was killed by Sylar. We tried to keep the flavor or add the flavor of India to some of the dressing. You can see the nice greens and blues and a lot of green and blue glasswork you can see throughout the apartment. That glass helps bring things to life and give a little energy to the room. Here's a part of Suresh's apartment we rarely see. This is one of my favorite little details, are all the Indian products that I shot for in Artesia last year. All these interesting labels from India.
Oh no, I'm not done with him yet. Interesting, I can't wait to try that one.
Well, these are the scars remaining from when Sylar threw the glass trying to hit Peter, who was invisible at that moment. We love destroying. We destroy everything on this show, and it's the best part of it, because even to destroy something, you have to figure out how to destroy it and how to destroy it in a visually satisfying way.
Michael. Peter.
So this is the famous New York rooftop. We've seen it in many different periods or times. We've seen it in the future. We've seen it in the past. And this next season, it will have an even bigger impact.
Until then.
You'll see that it's completely surrounded by a blue screen, where our visual effects department will put in the skyline of our choice. One of the examples of us working together between production design and visual effects was on the post-apocalyptic rooftop, where we brought in a lot of debris and showed the effects of the explosion on the rooftop, and with visual effects designed a backing to be plugged into our blue screen. What we try to do with a lot of our sets, because we don't know where the story is going, we don't know more than like an episode or two, is to try to leave room for either expansion or a particular scene that we have no idea about. And the rooftop, we really knew very, very little. And we're still learning a lot more about that rooftop. Is going to be very important next season. Now I'm going to take you into a new set we're building for season 2.
Beautiful.
As you can see and hear, we're still under construction on this set and a few others for season 2. This set is an Irish pub. It's taking place in Cork, Ireland, and it's being built in the exact same place as the Burnt Toast Diner. I can't reveal what character or characters play in this set, but I can tell you it's going to get steamy, despite it's Ireland. And This pub was inspired by McSorley's in New York, and plus various travels I've had through England and Ireland. Every day that I get to sit and draw something and think about a character or a place, that is fantastic. And this show, there's nothing like it. Every day I'm somewhere else. For instance, we were at a house last week that I had to make the outside of it look like it was in New Orleans and the inside was in Guatemala. I love that. That's fantastic. And, it worked. That's really fun, is convincing people that they're somewhere where they're not and believing in the story.